Welcome to Therapy Through Cards. In today's pick a card reading, we are going to be looking at messages from your angels. What do your angels want you to know right now? This is a timeless reading, so whenever you click on this video, these messages are meant for you from your angels. How exciting. Today we have 3 piles for you, beautiful souls, and I want you to use your intuition, okay? We're using tea leaf oracles at the moment and astrology cards instead of pocket bags. I just felt drawn to do that. So special message behind these oracle cards, but pick the pile that you're drawn to and let's get into it. Okay, pile number 1, pile number 2, pile number 3. So let's start with pile number 1 if you chose this pile, this amazing pile. We are going to have a look at your messages from your angels. What do your angels want to share with you? I will reveal this tea leaf oracle when I feel the time is right. I don't feel like I want to share it with you right now, so you're gonna have to wait for that. And let's get into it. So let's shuffle, get all your cards on camera today. Oh my goodness, I just got the loudest ringing in my left ear. The loudest ringing. Okay guys, so some of you guys may have been recently getting ringing in your left ear. That could be the way that your angels are trying to contact with you. You may have different clairs, okay, like auditory, clairaudient, clairsentient, claircogs. I can never say that one. It's the one where you just know. You just know, but you don't know how you know. But nonetheless, the angels could be contacting you through ringing in your ears because it just came through. All right, okay, pile number 1. What are their messages, angels? What do they need to know right now? Okay, you guys chose an amazing spiritual deck, so I'm not surprised that I got ringing in my ear. Let's get into it. What do I feel for you guys? What do the angels want to say? Your angels are cheering you on. That's the energy I'm getting straight away. They are like your best friends. They are here to support you. They just really want you to know that they are with you. Okay. What else, Spirit? I'm just channeling, by the way, right now, if you don't know what I'm doing. Okay, Spirit immediately is telling me that you are very, very smart and intelligent, okay? That's just what came to me. I really need to know if you guys can see all your cards. You can. Wow, I have positioned the camera at a different angle for this reading. Oh, we might be getting a lot more cards in. Yeah, so Spirit is saying that you are definitely just smarter than you think, okay? Sometimes in my readings, well, lately, I've been getting this energy of doubt or like not knowing how remarkable oneself is. And I'm getting that for you guys, okay? You really need to understand that there is something pretty remarkable, but also fascinating. Like, I am getting at the channel of a puzzle. Like, I'm trying to figure you out. You're so interesting, and I'm like wanting to put all the different pieces together to really understand you and see the bigger picture. There's definitely this fascination I am getting for you guys. What is it? Why are you so intriguing? Your angels are sharing this with me because I think this fascination or this intrigue that I am getting is gonna tell us a little bit about the reason why, first of all, but it has something to do, like there is some purpose, because Spirit wouldn't bring it up. Maybe something that you're fascinated by right now plays a big significance. We'll have a look at the cards. The cards will tell us. I'm just gonna get one more card. Can you see your cards? You can. I want to do 3 rows, but I'm like, I can't really fit it, so I will get more cards if I feel drawn to. I don't want to take two. I don't feel drawn to take two, guys, so I'm just going to take one. Spirit, any more messages? Yeah, it's really... Okay, I read energy, guys, if you don't know how I work. Highly clairsentient. So your energy is a lot louder than your channeled messages in terms of maybe auditory messages or visuals. Your energy is loud. And when that happens in my readings, it is just all about when you are with people or you're in a room, your presence speaks louder than maybe what you say or your actions. So you have a strong, magnetic, fascinating energy, and it's really, really strong, and it's pulling on me, and I want to know and understand, because it is a little bit complex. There's definitely you have many layers to you. When I get a complexity, like a complex energy in my readings, it just tells me that there are so many layers to you, so many dimensions, so many, like, oh, you're just an amazing crystal ball, right? Where, you know, I can see so many facets to your personality. And I want to know why Spirit is bringing this up, because this could be something that you need to harness or understand about yourself, and maybe to even realize it is a benefit, or it is something that is not a weakness, it is a strength. Oh my God, it is. I definitely feel like that. So we're going to have a little look at your amazing, alluring presence and why your angels are bringing that up. So, okay, Spirit is also bringing up Alice in Wonderland, and I know that some of my decks give imagery of Alice in Wonderland, but there's something so trippy about Alice in Wonderland and her experiences and the way that she has an impact on people, okay? Through her journey and through this sense of losing herself into another world. Maybe some of you guys can actually access different dimensions, but maybe you just live in your own world that is very unique to yourself and not like anyone else's world. I definitely feel like that. You have a very inner world, very, 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 you could be a little bit private, you may not share, it's like, I want to open up I want to know more. I really, like, that's the energy I'm picking up. I am so curious and I'm so eager to strip you apart. I know that sounds really weird, but I really want to get inside your head. I want to get inside who you are. I think you don't share it that much with people. And your angels, maybe I'm gonna tell me why I'm bringing this up, but let's just get into the cards. Enough of me channeling your energy. So we have a card that is turned over, pile number 1, and that is called the Pick Me card in my magical method Principles of Collecting Your Messages. Just tells me that this card wants to be seen first. It is a very, very eager card. Okay, it's like, I want to be seen. Pick me first. Let's read it. So you got the Mentor. Beautiful. So let's read what it says. Passing on wisdom and refining a student's character. I believe that you are a mentor, okay, or that you will become a mentor, even if that is something that you don't do directly. It's something that you maybe just do naturally without even having to put a label on yourself as a mentor. But I always like to say with the mentor, you cannot mentor people unless you've been mentored. I just feel like that, even if that's being mentored through your experiences or professional, you just cannot mentor people unless you've been mentored. All right. And I think you have a lot of experience. Definitely. I feel like you've gone through so much in your life. It's just remarkable. All the interesting stories and knowledge that you would have would make someone appreciate being in your company. Definitely worthwhile, by the way. So that's really interesting. We'll have a look and get an idea of this mentor card and to see if that's something that your angels really want you to focus on. Let's have a look at the other cards. Joy and stability. Oh, okay. So joy and stability is coming into your life. I feel like turning over quite a few. We have success. Your angels, big. This is interesting because I kind of feel like this does. What I'm noticing in my readings is that oracle cards will give me energies of tarot cards. Okay, it just comes through, and this is giving me this real emphasis on the sun card. It's just shining. It's bright. It's like you are a beacon of light. You're also a beacon of comfort and stability. And next to the mentor, you are so like a rock to people. People just know that their secrets are safe with you. I just channeled that. They can rely on you. They know that your energy, and you're just a valuable person, pile number one. Your angels want you to know this. We also have success. Success is yours. Let's have a look what it says. Success that's true belongs to me. Success with honor, integrity. You have so much integrity, okay? You cannot be a mentor unless you are doing what you wish others to do for yourself. And I think with that success card, you do that, and that's why people are drawn to you and seek you out in some way to improve their life. Beautiful. It's quite an evolved energy, but I'm still drawn back into your complex inner world. It just keeps coming up. I feel it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a look at this card here, because another principle in my magical moment method, this is how I read your messages. That's the whole method. This is called the King card. These two, because they're the center cards, they're basically the dominant cards. We're gonna have a look at this one. Ah, beautiful. Is this the angel deck? No, not really, but look at this. Divine light, Holy Spirit. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. That light is the divine light if we're talking about the Holy Spirit. So Spirit, the Holy Spirit, divine light, what do I sense with all this? It is healing. It's healing light. I feel like that is like your inner, it's like radiating from your heart chakra or your solar plexus. It's just this, it's that energy when people are in a room and they're around you, they're just drawn to you and they don't know why they're drawn to you. Sagittarius, okay, you may be a Sagittarius. We've got the Voyager, enthusiastic, philosophical, independent, generous, ethical, seeking, happy-go-lucky, adventurous, honest. The Voyager, okay, so immediately with this and the success is that you could be traveling. Your success could be overseas. It could be in a different location. You may have to travel. Success may force or encourage you to travel, because people all over the world want a bit of you, not just a few people, okay? Also with the Sagittarius, it's lucky, it's happy, I definitely feel like Sagittarius energy is pretty easygoing and relatable, and people can really connect with Sagittarius's energy. So people can really connect with you. We have the 10th house. So this is definitely about, look at this, guys, your achievements and status in the outside world. So we're going back to the mentor, because I really wanted to understand whether this was just mentoring socially every day, not taking it to a level of professionalism, but your angels are saying that you're going to be a leader, or you're going to be showing people the way when it comes to your career. Your career may also be very prevalent and important at the moment. With the 10th house, we have your achievement status in the outside world. So you're definitely going to, with a success card, crazy, right? Your status will increase. You may start to reap or see achievements in your life. I find this 10th house quite fascinating because of the image. And we're talking about the Sagittarius, and we have this astronaut who's on the moon. And then we also have like a city in the background. And it's like almost giving me this image of a foreign place. And Sagittarius is the voyager. It's always about foreign exploration. So there's definitely a energy of travel and going overseas, definitely maybe for work or just being known globally, right? And having an astronaut, it's just giving me the achievement emphasis from this card. It's like, this man has finally landed on the moon. That is a big freaking achievement. Okay, that's huge. That marks history. So there is something really big here. Some mission, like the man on the moon, that was a mission, right? That was completed. So this is big. You are having a big impact on the world, your angels are saying, or you will, right? If you haven't done so already. We have a friendship with the mentor. Okay, so let's have a look at that together. I love this. So this is a general reading. So there's going to be lots of different possibilities when it comes to these two cards and when it comes to the mentor. Yes, you will be a mentor, all right? Kind of getting like with this friendship card is like people see you as a good friend. But I'm also sensing that there could be a friend that is a good mentor for you as well. Because like I was saying before, I was getting the energy of you cannot be a mentor unless you have been mentored yourself. So you have some pretty close friends here, or you will develop very close bonds with lifelong friends. That's definitely coming in for you. Your angels want to tell you that. Because I look at this friendship card and I'm like, it's such a happy friendship card out of all different friendship cards that I have. There's this celebration, feeling like you're connected to a soul tribe that really understands you, and they understand you. Even though I think you're so complex, I don't think anyone could understand the depth of you. Let's have a look. We have boundaries. Interesting. With the 10th house. Where do you need to establish better boundaries? Your angels want... Oh my God. This is interesting. Okay. You're definitely going to be in demand. This is so fascinating. So we have the 10th house about work status. Your status is going to improve. Okay, so when we think of status with your career, it just means that you are going to level up in your career. You may have a position of power that takes on a lot of responsibilities, or there just may be rapid progress or advancement in your career that you desire. All right, because I always feel like the 10th house is just going after your own goals and ambitions when it comes to career. The spirit is, and your angels are telling you, how can you have better boundaries? Because look at all these hands. They're all trying, I feel like this is you. And all these hands are trying to get a piece of you. They're all trying to grab you. And you're just like, oh. So your angels are like, okay, so when you do become more well-known and your status increases, you need to make sure that you can say no and be okay with saying no. Because you're going to be in demand. Look how she's got her hands and she's pushing the other hands away. It's like, come on, guys. If everyone grabs me, there is going to be none of me left, you know? You have to protect yourself. I feel like with that card. Let's have a look over here. We have answer the call. Oh, wow. What is your soul calling you to do? This is a question from your angels. Okay, connecting with your... I have to put that mentor back there. So the mentor was next to it. So some of you guys could really be... Your soul could be calling you to become a mentor. Or this mentor energy is really playing a big influence in you understanding what your soul calling is right now in this lifetime, if you haven't already realized what it is. Let's have a look at your tarot. You got the Page of Pentacles. This is interesting, guys, because pages can represent people, messages, or just maybe a little bit inexperienced. But for you guys, it's definitely a person. And let me tell you why. We have the friendship card, which is next to the page. So there's a person, a really strong person. For some of you guys, I know that you're going to be a mentor indirectly. I don't care. You have wisdom with the divine light. You will share. You will just change people's lives just by your energy. and the way you see the world. But I do sense that there is a person, a friend, that will be reliable and that will help mentor you. Okay, just mentor you in the fact of they may see and understand you at a level that other people can't. I definitely feel like this is really, really close bond. It's amazing, okay? That's beautiful to come through for you. Some of you guys may be in that stage before you decide to really step up and have that position of authority or status. Interesting. Okay, let's get some more cards. I'm going to get actually, let's have a look at your tea leaf oracle. The moon, changes in your life. Okay, so changes are coming. Specifically in your 10th house. Changes, huge. Beautiful. All right. It's interesting because it's giving me this, look at the color synchronicity. The purple and the yellow and the purple and the yellow. So just tells me that these changes are going to be happy and stable for you. These changes are needed for you. You desire this, which is beautiful. All right, so let's get some more cards. Pile number 1. I think I'm going to start with just 2 of these, and then we'll get some intuitive messages to finish up your reading. What do the angels want to tell pile number 1? Inspiration. You're an inspiration. Okay, look at all this orange here. But there's also someone coming in that's going to inspire you. Strength. With the mentor. Someone, like, I just see all this, like, golden light. Like, someone is going to give you so much strength. Or you give other people so much strength. I'll just get one more of these. But this friendship proves to be very beautiful. Respect. People respect you. They do. Tradition, fire. So much orange in your spread. You could be a fire sign just because of all the fire with the Sagittarius. Wow. Respect. It's either people... Firstly, I think it's both, guys. You have so much respect and feel inspired by someone with the Page of Pentacles, and then through the knowledge and the wisdom and the understanding and the transformation through that connection, then you have that to give other people. Okay, let's get your intuitive messages to finish off your reading. These may be general messages that your angels want you to know, or they could be what we've been talking about. So let's get into it. Excited. All right, I'm going to start with this card. Let's have a look what your angels want you to know. We have quite a few. Let's have a look at the center one. We have reconnection. Oh, reconnection. Maybe this mentor is quite spiritual. You know, I want to tell you why. Because there's this orange theme going on here, which is like color synchronicity, meaning like spirit is trying to give you a message through the same colors. So we have the Holy Spirit, we have mentor. So I feel like this could be some sort of mentor or person that is quite spiritual, inspiring, and there's that connection that you have, that reconnection. Career blessings, beautiful, landed on respect and fire and success and Sagittarius. If things have been tough, stagnant or confusing with career, you will see a turn of good luck. Clarity and direction is yours. Yes, it is. That's the change, right? That's a change that's coming in your life. We also have the storm is passing. You feel better soon. Let the resistance fall away. It's definitely to do with the 10th house, to do with your career. So just like, how aligned are this? It's like you have maybe been feeling like there has been a storm in your career or just some resistance, and you have nothing to worry about. Sometimes what I'm getting for you guys is that, you know how we go through maybe a really tough moment and any area of our life. For you, it's definitely your career. And then it's like the rainbow comes out. It's like, okay, all right, I see why that had to happen. That's what I'm kind of feeling for you guys. How can you make more money? Oh my God. And then you've got the mentor and the friendship and the strength. So this person coming in may be able to help mentor you in terms of how you make more money with what you're currently doing in your job. Or there just could be someone that really just shows you the way. Even what I'm getting is like, even if they're not really with you, you know, like we could use social media, we could use the platforms, or we could read books, and those people that we're reading their ideas or information, they can play as mentors, all right? But for some of you, it is physical, like you actually will physically have a relationship with them. I think it's platonic, right? It's just beautiful. And then we have a male, could be with a male, right? Because it's with the page. Very specific. I love it, Spirit. Okay, pile number 1. Those were your messages from your angels. I hope something resonated. If it did and you liked my style of reading and my energy, feel free to subscribe for future readings. If you guys want a private reading, go to therapythroughcards.com and I would love to work with your energy. Okay, let's get into pile number 2. Pile number 2, welcome to your reading. We are here to talk about what your angels want you to know, or just any messages from your angels that are coming through. This is a little tea leaf oracle, and you chose a month of the year. So I will reveal that month of the year. It's going to be pretty significant. I feel like I'm not going to share it yet. You'll have to wait for that. We'll get a little bit more of an idea about the cards and the messages coming through before we reveal this special month. So let's tap into your energy. Let's get some channeled messages for you, and we will be getting your tarot, oracle, and intuitive messages. So for part number 2, Spirit, what do their angels have to say, or have to share, or reveal? Let's see. Spirit, okay. Your angels and Spirit said to take care. You need to take care of yourself, all right? This is going to be some hard love, but I think very, very important messages for you, specifically this group. Like your energy is coming through strongly straight away. Yeah, immediately Spirit is like, you need to be careful. So we'll figure out what that's about. But what other messages are coming through? All right, okay. So I got an image and an auditory message at the same time, which is interesting. So there's, okay, Spirit is giving me this image of you trying to grab something, like you want something so bad, like so bad. That's the energy that's coming through. And Spirit is like, you can have it, but there is just a different way about having it. The way that you're going about having what you want or you desire very strongly is not the right way. And we may understand what is the right way from your angels. Okay, I would like to understand that, but there is definitely a strong emotions coming through for your reading in particular. which is lovely. I always really admire strong emotions. I don't care whether they are anger or hate or love or joy or bliss. Emotions are good because emotions will allow change, right? Change for the better. Hopefully for you guys, I think that is the case, which is beautiful. So let's keep going. Let's get your tarot. Okay, any other messages for pile number 2, Spirit? Pile number 2. Okay, all right. I got an image of a telephone. I don't know if you're waiting for a call, or there's something to do with communication, or there's wanting to know something really, really urgently. Like it's just this, like you're the anticipation is getting to me. Like I'm getting heated, I'm sweating as I kind of get into your energy. So with this is fascinating. We'll see what Spirit wants you to know about. It's like hold back, sort of saying it's all gonna work out. You have nothing to worry about. And I don't even want to say, because I'm thinking, Spirit, should I tell them to cool off their emotions? And like your angel's like, no, it's okay. These emotions are for a purpose, and they're playing a part in these positive changes that are going to happen, and it's successful outcome as well that's coming for you. I don't think that this is all doom and gloom. I just think you're going through a process at the moment. Let's keep going. You will have what it is that you really, really want, but it may, I'm also getting that what you want may change, all right? Sometimes in life we think, okay, this is really what I want. This is really what I want. I want it, I desire it, I need it now. I want it, I love it, I have to have it, it's for me. But then we change, right? We change, we grow, we learn things about ourselves. And then sometimes we no longer want what we thought we wanted. And that's the energy I'm getting for you guys as well. That's coming through. Always take what resonates, and we'll have a look at what the cards have to say. I admire you guys, okay? I admire the energy. I admire your passion. I admire the emotion. If there's something that you don't feel is what you're experiencing right now, it could be something that's happening in the future, or it could have been something in the past. We'll see how all the cards connect. Also with that month of the year, it could be something that happens in this month that you chose. Let's have a look at the cards that turned over first, because they are the pick me cards. And can you see your cards? Yes, you can. I was going to use three rows, but I was like, oh, it's going to be cramped. So I'd rather just add cards on top of the cards. So we have cards that are faced upwards. And when we talk about my magical moment method and my principles of collecting your messages, they're called the pick me cards, and they want to be seen first. So I am going to reveal them and see what they have to say. So let's have a look at this feminine power, heaven on earth, sexuality. So there could be some strong sexual desire. I'm just going to put it out there. Just definitely gives me that energy. So there could be something that you desire, that strong desire I was feeling when I was channeling your energy. You're amazing, by the way. I love her. You're in your feminine power. You're in this energy of love. Like, you appreciate, you love, you're feeling sensual. You are just absolutely the epitome of feminine beauty, right? Ugh. But I'm also getting, guys, we're talking about, I asked your angels of how you can get what it is that you desire. And I think it's more about you just being you and not trying so hard and not trying to go after it, because feminine energy, that doesn't do that. If you're in your feminine energy, which always reminds me of the Empress in tarot, is she doesn't go after it. She doesn't need to, all right? She just attracts whatever she desires to herself. So there's something about you not having to try so hard. You already have it, okay? And if it doesn't come to you, you shouldn't be worried, because it's not meant for you. There's something better. It's that kind of energy. You don't need to be... because if you try so hard, it just shows you that you require it, you need it, because of the fact that there's some lack within you. And you don't need lack, okay? You are whole. This energy makes me feel like that's what your angels are trying to say. And I know it's kind of coming out like you might be a bit confused, but you are whole within yourself already. You have everything you need. You can attract everything you need. You're so sure and certain, and you don't need to try and feel some sort of part of yourself. And I love that about you. And you just need to know that. I'm trying to give an example, okay? An example would be if you're really trying to get someone's company because you don't want to be by yourself. You know, like feel lonely. Spirit is trying to say, or your angels, is that you don't need to be lonely, okay? There's just so much connection, and people will be attracted to you once you are alone, once you're okay with being alone. That's just an example. I know my spirit brought it through, but it's coming through like that. Once you are okay with your company, and I think you are okay with your own company, but maybe you're just caught up in this sexual desire of what it is that you really, really want. So being okay with being by yourself, and, you know, it's almost like giving me this energy of like, okay, whatever. If it's not going to come to me, I'm not going to nudge and go and get it. I know that I'm worthy of it, and what will come to me will come to me. You know, like she's very proud and she's got lions on her arms, so she could be a Leo. But it's knowing your worth, guys. That's huge with that card. And then we have the healing. So there is definitely healing happening. Your angels are healing. There's something healing the situation. Authenticity, being true to who you are, right? And it's interesting with the authenticity card because it makes me feel like you have everything you need already. Okay, that's what authenticity is, being true, knowing that you don't have to find whatever it is that you're seeking out of yourself. It's all within you, okay? Just being who you are is going to attract what it is that you desire, pile number 2. Then we have the Two of Pentacles. Okay, Two of Pentacles is interesting because it's like flexibility, juggling two things. And we have color synchronicity. Can you see here? She's wearing a dress and it's the same color as this girl. So I definitely feel like this girl, doesn't matter if you're male or female, it represents you. So Spirit is definitely giving you some advice, especially your angels, to just be flexible, all right? Just not hold such a fixed view of like, I really want it, I have to have it, it's mine, I need it, okay? If it's not a person, it could just be like, I really want to accomplish this goal, or I really want this, I really want that. Your angels are really calling for you to just be okay with knowing that there are other possibilities that could come in, that could help, or that just not to be so fixated and holding on to what it is that you desire. I know I'm going around and around. I feel so confused, but having a looser grip on what you think it is that you desire. That's what your angels are trying to come in. We'll see why that's happening. Messages for a rabbit. Service to the animal world. I love this card. So this card just tells me that you can receive messages from your animal spirits and messages of wanting to come through. You may have animals, you may like animals, but basically this just tells me that you guys can channel messages from the animal world. I definitely feel like the entities that I channel from are my animal spirits. So that's just an example, okay? Prosperity, wow. So prosperity is yours. And I definitely felt at the beginning of something that you really strongly desire, it is going to be yours, okay? It is going to be yours. It's just having just holding, like, just let go a little bit, all right? It will just do you wonders. You're not going to lose it. Wow. And with the authenticity, it's like the more you be yourself and the more that you're certain and sure that it's just coming. What's coming through, part number 2, is that once you let something go, okay, once you stop holding so tightly to something, whether that's a person, a possession, or something that you want, and you let it go and you trust the universe, if it's meant for you, it will come to you. It will always find its way back to you. And I think your animal spirit team are working with you and just want you to trust them. We also have a number sequence, like a color synchronicity, another principle of my magical moment method, this beautiful green, turquoise. You don't have to. It's also with the authenticity card, whenever the authenticity card comes through, it's like not people pleasing, not trying to be everything that other people want. Because just being yourself will attract exactly what it is that you want. Let's have a look at your archetype card, Femme Fatale. Oh, put that with here, guys. Oh, Look at these two cards, they mean the same thing. This is a magical moment, okay? When two cards are put together that mean the same thing. Femme Fatale highlights the erotic energy of the feminine. Look at this feminine power, sexuality. Opens your heart when dependency is rejected. So there could just be something that like you're not getting what it is that you want. Okay, I will put it, this could be something, another example might be for all of you, is that maybe you really desire a person and you're waiting for them to respond to you. Okay, and you feel, because they're not responding to you, you're not hearing anything, that you feel rejected, and it just it makes you desire that person more. And I just got a vibration on my watch, so it's confirmation. But nonetheless, there is just this erotic desire that you have, you're experiencing. Pretty amazing. I wouldn't say lose it, guys. I wouldn't say get rid of it. I think it's very important, but it's about using that erotic, sexual, feminine energy authentically. Not because of trying to please someone else or to have, it could also be, you know, there's kind of dynamics where you want something because it's harder for you to get, you know? And then when you have it, you're like, oh, I didn't really want that. Not really for me, you know? The Page of Cups, okay? Pages can represent people, messages, or an experience. For you guys, I definitely think it is a person with the healing. So there could be, if it is an attachment, guys, all right, it could be healing that attachment, allowing more flexibility in your life, allowing more possibilities to come through. And the way that you will allow for more possibilities if you connect with your messages from Rabbit, because your animal spirit guides want to give you messages. So just don't be so fixed on your desire that you miss the messages from your spirit team. Your angels are saying, we have Archangel Raziel, wisdom, inspiration, Akashic records. So with the authenticity, oh my God, this just kind of tells me what is destined for you, what is in your Akashic records is important for you. It's going to be revealed to you. What is meant to happen is part of your Akashic records. This is fascinating, because I think this experience that you're going through is part of your records. This could also represent you guys. Doesn't she kind of have the same hair as her? That's incredible. You guys could really benefit from accessing your Akashic records. And it could be through the messages from your animal spirit team. Because there's what is real with the authenticity card is what is in your Akashic records. And your angels are really highlighting that for you. Okay, keep your temper. Don't allow anger to rule you. Interesting, because I was feeling that heated emotion, wasn't I, when I was channeling. Some of you guys could be angry about a situation. But look what it's next to, the healing card. So that's definitely healing, so I wouldn't worry so much. With it tied to Archangel Raziel, by the way, oh my God, the whole reading is about the messages from your angels. So guys, you need to go and look up Archangel Raziel. That angel is working with you. That's the angel that's coming through giving your messages right now. Beautiful, right? So I would go and look up Archangel Raziel. It's going to help you deal with these heated emotions that come through. Maybe there's some anger here, and it will definitely help with your healing. So let's get the month of the year, because I think this month is going to be very important. April, wow. So something that may have happened in April. If you're experiencing this right, it could happen in April. You could have a birthday in April. There is some significance. Take what resonates. Let's get your messages. I definitely feel like I want to give you a few other messages to see if anything else wants to come through from your angels. I will choose, I'm getting ringing in my ear, so I'm just going to choose a few decks just to give you just a few more messages. All right, that wanted to come out. Okay, we're just going to get straight. We have do what you love. All right, so there's something that you love and your angels are really encouraging you to do so. You could be doing that. This fiery passion or desire could be something to do with doing what you love. All right, let's have a look at your other cards. Sovereignty, look at that with prosperity. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Queen of the Moon. Like, what was I saying before? I was saying you don't need to, you're an Empress, and I kind of feel like this sovereignty card is the Empress. You don't have to try so hard. Just being you and knowing your worth, especially for you, part number 2, is going to attract everything that you desire, all this prosperity. So really focus on being aligned, and basically I'm going to read you something that you really need to take on. Part number 2. Who I truly am is good indeed. I am authentic in thought, word, and deed. So do your thoughts, words, and your actions all match? I want you to ask that to yourself. Freedom, beautiful. And it's landing on healing, and they're kind of the similar colors. Beautiful, guys. Color synchronicity. Like, I know it's pretty hard to see on the camera, but this in the background is kind of like the same color here. So there is some healing that's happening, possibly with a person here, or if it's not a person, it could just be a message that was sent to you that sent you on this this energy. How do I explain it, part number 2? Elevated emotion. That's what I'm getting, okay? But you're going to be free from that. You're going to heal. So let's get some other general messages that your angels want to share with you. That's too many. This could just be general, or could be what we've been talking about. Let's have a look. What do we have? My beautiful angels. Pile number 2. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with that. Let's have a look. We have adventure. Oh, and it's kind of landing on the do what you love. So adventure, have more adventure in your life. All right. I think you are kind of already on a adventure. I'm just feeling like that with your emotions are quite elevated. There's something here where it may feel like you're on a roller coaster. People enjoy your company, get out of your shell, take one small step. Yes, you are. People love you, especially with this femme fatale duo here. People enjoy your company. So there could be you hiding away or pretending not to share something or be who you truly are. And your angel's like, come on, you can. People like you. Break old habits and create new healthy ones that will help move your life forward. Yes. Take control and power of your life. So there's maybe some habits here. I would say the habits that are associated with this keep your temper card. Maybe there are some habits that are making you angry. Or there are some unhealthy, toxic habits around, like people around you that have habits that are not good for you. You're about to embark on a journey of a lifetime, get ready. And then it comes with like the freedom. Wow. That's beautiful. Oh, so pile number 2. Those are your messages from your angels. I hope something resonated. If it did, feel free to subscribe to my channel if you like my energy and my style of reading. If you guys want a private reading, go to therapythroughcards.com and I'd love to read your energy. Okay, let's get to the final pile. Pile number 3. Welcome to your reading. We are looking at what your angels want you to know, what your angels want to share with you. We do have a little astrology card here, which I'm going to turn over when I feel the time is right. But in the meantime, we are going to get your channeled messages. We're going to get a bunch of oracle, tarot, and intuitive messages. So let me tap into your energy because I'm highly clairsentient and I read energies. And I have a few of the other clairs as well. So we're just going to tap in first. For pile number 3, angels, what do you want to share with them? Spirit just said happy times ahead. Happy times. So that's good. Okay, so there's some happiness coming through. I do sense that maybe some of you guys have been struggling, or there's just been a... No, I don't feel like it's anything too gloomy or anything. It's just maybe there has just been a period where you're like not satisfied. And I feel like your angels are telling you just to hang on. It's all part of the journey. It's part of the process. What else for pile number 3? Yeah. Your angels just said you're heading in the right direction. Okay, so you don't need to worry. What else? Yeah, have patience. For pile number 3, your energy, like I'm picking up it's so calm, it's so peaceful, it's so tranquil. Like, have you guys been meditating, or have you guys been really working on calming yourself, healing the discomfort that I am not feeling in your energy anymore? But I can sense that maybe your circumstances or your environment, or maybe some obstacles that you've gone through have been troubling you. But your energy is, I applaud you for how you're handling your circumstances. It does kind of feel like it's your circumstances. So you may have some like chaotic family members that are around you, or friends or associations, or your circumstances may be quite tough, out of your control. There's just something where you are in the midst of chaos, but you are doing an exceptional job at remaining calm and allowing this chaos not to interfere with your inner peace, which is beautiful. I applaud you for it. It's really going to pay off. Your angels are... I'm just astounded by the way. Like, I cannot believe how you're handling this. Like, it hasn't affected you. Like, I would be... I'm just surprised. I'm surprised. Like, what is the secret? I want to know how you do. You're definitely mature. You're quite... Can you see your cards? Yes, you can. You may be quite spiritually evolved, pile number 3. You may have done a lot of healing on yourself. You definitely have to, in order to be at this energy that I am picking up of you guys. I'm like, wow. Imagine where you're gonna be in like 10 years. There's like so. Like, the energy is of my spiritual teachers, of like, wow. Okay. I can't even like put your energy into words. It's that remarkable. So we're just gonna see what the cards have to say. Let's have a look. But just to know, guys, that you're doing the best that you can do, and to not blame yourself, and to know that there is hope. Like, I just feel like the circumstances around you seem hopeless, but you still remaining hopeful, and you know that things are going to change. Things cannot always stay the same. And your angels are telling you that, yeah, there is going to be changes. You do not need to worry. I'm just going to get one more card and then we'll have a look at your cards. You got a lot of cards, by the way. You got the most cards. So I think your cards will give us a lot of information, a lot of details. So let's have a look at the 2 cards that have faced up, because when I talk about how I get your messages from spirit, I use a specific method, which I call the magical moment method. And that moment consists of many principles with how I get your messages. And one of those principles is called the pick me principle, where the cards that are faced over, they want to be seen first, so they have a message. And I'm going to read what that message is. So we have speed, strength, and a victory. So immediately I want you to know that no matter how tough your circumstances are right now, and my watch just vibrated, you're victorious. You've got it. Like, you don't need to worry. I definitely also, and it's next to the, well, it's not next, but this card faced up as well, we have the spirit card, the sacred temple, and it just tells me immediately, like, I didn't even look at these cards, that you have an inner space within yourself that is sacred and nothing can destroy that or take that away from you. And that is a really amazing quality to have, or I don't even want to say quality, I would say something that you've cultivated. I would say a skill. It's pretty magical, and it's pretty remarkable, I would say. So just know that to keep this place that you have, like a refuge, like maybe some of you guys have, maybe a practice that you do, but it's more so strength and like the ability to know that things are not going to stay this way. And your attitude is exceptional attitude. The way that you see a challenging situation is so mature. It's like you guys don't react for the sake of it. You try to understand a situation or what's going on and try to learn from it and understand it and not let it consume you and control you, which is beautiful. So let's keep going. Let's have a look at the other cards to get more information. And the reason why you have a sacred space within yourself is that you have boundaries. Amazing. Some people need to learn boundaries. You have boundaries. Amazing. Beautiful. And it's almost like she is kind of in a sacred space because of the flame of the ring that she's putting around herself. Pretty beautiful. Oh God, your angels are really, if you guys don't have this is something to do. This is something that you can cultivate, you can establish for yourself in order to help you block out or not let outer circumstances that are challenging affect you. Okay. Deserving. Oh my God. We have a number sequence. Look at this. 5 and 6. This is another one of my principles when receiving your messages. Numbers that go up. So we have 5 and then we have 6. The sacred temple. You are deserving. I feel, oh my God, doesn't it kind of look like the same sort of building? Your home may be a sacred space for yourself. That's just a possibility. But I'm also sensing your angels have given you this. Like your angels have know your situation or your circumstances and know that I definitely feel that a lot of you, this isn't your fault or your doing. So your angels have really kind of given you access to this sacred space for you and only because you deserve it. Ugh, I'm getting teary and emotional. The Advocate inspires you to put compassion into action. You are, remember what I was saying, how, I don't know if it was for this group or the other group, but it's coming back to me. It's, you have compassion for your circumstances. You know, you're not reacting, you're not getting angry, or you're not blaming yourself or other people or reacting. And that's what I kind of feel like with the Advocate. You have compassion for the circumstances that are happening, and you are accepting. Oh my God. You know what, guys? It's so beautiful that this is coming in for your reading, because I think it's something that you have mastered already and your angels are just so proud of you. I feel like acceptance is the most healing therapy there ever is. You know, you don't need to go and see a therapist for this. It's just accepting what is happening for you right now. Not trying to push it away, deny it, get angry at it, react, get rid of it, shame it. Like, it's just accepting the circumstances that are happening to you are happening. And that is powerfully healing. I don't know how it is, it just is. So, because you're not struggling, you're not trying to get rid of it, you're not trying to deny, or you know what I mean? Like, you're accepting, like, this is tough, this is shit, but I accept it. The same goes with happier experiences as well, not just struggling experiences. Like, oh wow, okay, I accept that I've had all this success and this abundance that's coming in my life. And when you accept the good things and the more positive things, it comes off as gratitude, doesn't it? So you amplify that energy and you get more of it. But when you're just accepting the negative, yes, you don't get more of it. You actually get less of it, which is interesting. Isn't that an interesting kind of like polarity? So let's keep going. Aquarius, the innovator. You may be an Aquarius, but this is the energy that's coming through. We have experimental, rational, unique, liberal, electric, group-orientated, humanitarian, free, radical, eccentric. I definitely feel that there could be a few Aquariuses here because it's next to the deserving. If you're not an Aquarius, it's just that energy that you have where it's like you're a little bit eccentric, you're a little bit unique. Your style, the way that you see the world is not like everyone else. And I think because you're not like everyone else, with this Aquarius energy, your angels are coming in to give you that sacred space or that skill, that ability for you to really protect yourself or to understand and accept challenging situations in your life. The Emperor. Oh my God. The Emperor with the Nike. Yes, it is. Look at this, guys. We have another number sequence, which is another one of my principles. So we have a 3 and a 4. So that just tells me that this card, this message comes before this message. So we have the Nike, which is strength, speed, and victory. And then we have Emperor, sovereignty. So this is about you being basically self-sufficient. I just want to say that with the Emperor because that's what the Emperor is. You know, people rely on the Emperor. The Emperor, I mean, I guess if you have a team or you have an empire, you do rely on them in some respects, but people really look up to you and they look up to you as a leader. And I definitely feel here, this is your control over your circumstances and your environment. And your unique approach with how you do that. And also, you are an emperor. You are definitely not a follower. You are a leader. And I'm also sensing with the Emperor, there is a lot of courage. And the sovereignty is about knowing your worth. It's about really stepping into the royal you. The part of yourself that you know demands respect. And I think you will get that. You will definitely have that with your unique approach to life and the way you handle tough situations. The Emperor has to be really strong and calm and wise to run an empire. You know, he can't be chaotic and reactive and all over the place. No. So if there was any sort of person to be a leader, it would be you, because you would know, you just would know. I think you're really good also at understanding people and relationships as well. You've seen it all, pile number 3. Okay, I definitely feel like you've gone through, or you've had maybe a tough upbringing, or you have, maybe Spirit is giving me this image of like, you know how when we can't choose the cards that we're dealt in life. And I think the only way that we can control that is how we play our cards. And I think you were dealt with maybe a bad hand. But the way that you've played your cards is just remarkable. And your angels are really with you. And I just sense they are just so proud of you. Like, that's the vibe I'm getting. So let's keep going. Beauty. Oh, you are so beautiful. You're so beautiful. Whenever, oh my God, we got beauty and beauty. We've got, okay, this is another principle of my magical moment method. And it's called repeating numbers. It's numbers that repeat. We've got a 4 and a 4, which tells me that these two cards are connected. So you are, and she does look, I mean, she's the Emperor, but this is so confusing in this deck because Emperor is a female. Empress is the female and the Emperor is the male. And I always feel like I get mixed up. I'm like, this is the Empress. No, it's not. It's the Emperor. For some reason, they made the Emperor a female here. That's fine. But you are also very beautiful. Strikingly beautiful. I'm going to say that. But I always say with this beauty card, it's the inner beauty that shines, all right? And it's that inner beauty that radiates, that makes you physically beautiful. I don't care if you don't think you're traditionally beautiful. There is just something that is striking about you. Yeah, look at this. I have a form, which is divine. I allow what is within to shine. Yeah, you just shine. Like, God. Let's see, right. Helpless and hopeless. You don't have that energy, guys. Like, remember how we were saying that I don't think that you have lost hope? No. Next to the victory, it's like, you know that everything's gonna be okay, even if everything's falling apart. Empowerment, sovereignty again, independence. Oh. Look at this, guys. You got sovereignty twice. So this is another principle of how I receive your messages, which is repeating keywords, patterns, symbols. All right, and you have a repeating keyword, sovereignty and sovereignty. The Emperor, empowerment. That is the whole energy of the Emperor. Independence, yes, the Emperor is independence. And if you want to know the astrological sign for the Emperor, it's Aries. Aries are independent. They're empowering, they're confident. This is what you're stepping into, but you're stepping into it in a way that is just, I very profound and spiritually advanced. Because like your energy was just, wow, all right, okay. I expect from what you've seen, what you've gone through, or your circumstances to be carrying on having a tantrum, and you're not. You're cool, calm, collected, and it's just, I keep saying remarkable because it bloody well is. Oh, that's probably why. You have the moon in Scorpio. Okay, so it's interesting because Scorpio energy is very intense and it isn't abrupt. Okay, this is interesting. When you have a moon in Scorpio, it is not the energy of when they're not happy, they have an outburst and they just show their feelings and they're very dramatic. No, they go silent, cold, and they go within themselves, and they will be very tactical and strategic when it comes to their emotions. They could definitely be very secretive. You will not know. You will not know what a Scorpio is feeling. I will tell you that, especially if they have a moon in Scorpio. Okay? Yeah, you just won't know. So this is interesting. This tells me, the things that are affecting your emotions in terms of your circumstances are tough, struggling, but you handle it so well with the Scorpio. Like, you may be struggling, but you determined to work through it. and transform these painful emotions into something pretty remarkable and spiritual and wise, and just, oh, I love it. Because look at this, a change in your emotional life. There will definitely be. And it's with the Advocate. Inspires you to put compassion into action. Anyway, you may have a moon in Scorpio. I kind of feel like that. Divine presence, the forces of love and creation. The reason why you are so emotionally intelligent and mature and spiritually evolved is because of the divine presence within you. I definitely feel like the angels have worked with you because you're cooperative and you connect with them and you're just mature and you know the better way of handling difficult situations. You know? Oh my god, guys, look what it's with. Spirit, the sacred temple, and then it's with the divine presence. So guys, really, Spirit is really within you. Your angels are within you as well. You have probably access to that. Trust in the divine presence. I think you already can do this and sense this, especially with the moon in Scorpio. Very intuitive energy. Like they're with you, they're within you. Really try to access it more. I mean, you do that already, but you could definitely have more access to that. Okay, wow, what an energy. Actually, I want to get your astrological sign. I feel compelled to read it now. Queen Cup. Someone never say that. Oh, look at what it says. So this is like a major energy for the whole of your reading, and it was just 11111. Oh my god, when I looked at that. So this is big energy. Let's have a look what it says. Dissonance, adjustment, and discord. Oh, what were we talking about? There is definitely some discord that you're trying to adjust, you're trying to work out, you're trying to like just work through it and make sure that you transform here with the transformation, this chaos, the right way. It's kind of like you want to do it because you don't want to have resentments. You don't want to have more chaos in the future. You know what I mean? You really want to live a simple life, pile number 3. And this simple things give you pleasure. I do feel like that from this reading. So let's get some more messages from Spirit, some general messages maybe that your angels want you to know, or just maybe some additional information to what we've been talking about. Let's see what Spirit wants and your angels want you to know. Wow, okay, let's have a look. You got quite a few. All right, let's have a look at this card here. The harder you look for love, the greater you lose grasp of obtaining it. Look for love like you already have it. I think that's what you do, pile number 3. If you don't, that is something that you will come into. You will understand. Yeah. Speak up, being quiet will only hurt you. All right, so there is something you need to speak up about. I don't know what that's about. Confusion. Yeah. Okay. So at first, remember how I was saying, I feel like maybe there is your environment's really chaotic. There is some sort of confusion going on around you. There could be this need to speak up and connect and talk to your angels, because this is all about what your angels want you to say. Or there could be about you speaking up about a situation around you that is confusing, that is not good for you. Because look, speak up, being quiet will only hurt you. I think you will. I definitely sense that you will. A lump sum of money is yours. Interesting. Definitely here with the royalty, like prestige, enjoying the finer things. You could definitely be doing that because of the lump sum of money that you're going to be given, I feel, or come into. You are so very well loved. It's time to find love for yourself. And then we have this, you know, the harder you look for love, the greater you lose loss of attempting it. Look for love like you already have it. Basically the same thing. You are loved from spirit because it landed on the divine presence, but you will find love for yourself, okay, with the help of your angels. And that is huge. Like, that makes huge shifts for you spiritually, for your all areas of your life. It just puts you in a position of power that people can't take that away from you. You know, that's the kind of power you have. You have power that people can't take away from you. You know, it's not like in your possessions where that can be taken away from you. It's not money where that can be taken away from you. You have something here that is, I kind of feel, built into your character that makes you so powerful, and no one can take that away from you. And part of it is because you know that you can love yourself, and love is just the best medicine. You're learning that. You're learning that you can only trust yourself. Right? Oh my God. Okay. Pile number 3, I'm going to leave your reading there. I hope something resonated. If it did, feel free to subscribe for future readings. If you like my style of readings. If you guys want a private reading, go to therapythroughcards.com. I'd love to work with your energy.